Have you ever woken up with your heart pounding, haunted by a dream so vivid it felt like a message from another realm? Have you wondered if that vision was more than just your subconscious at play, perhaps a divine whisper meant to guide your steps, reveal a truth, or forewarn of an unseen danger? In the sacred tradition of Islamic dream interpretation, such moments are never taken lightly. They are treasured as sacred echoes, signs from the unseen, woven into our nights by the will of Allah. Islamic dream interpretation is not mere folklore, it is an ancient science deeply rooted in the spiritual legacy of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In fact, dreams were so significant in his time that they were considered a form of revelation for the righteous. In a famous hadith, the Prophet said, "Nothing remains of prophethood except glad tidings." When asked what that meant, he replied, "True dreams." This isn't metaphor or poetry. This is divine testimony that visions hold power, real, transformative power. Imagine being one of the companions of the Prophet. You would dream and run to him at dawn, hoping he could interpret your vision. Not out of idle curiosity, but because you believed your dream might contain instructions from the heavens. The Prophet himself received dreams that foretold victories, cautioned against danger, and even unveiled the unknown. If the final messenger of God regarded dreams as sacred, how can we, centuries later, afford to ignore them? But in the modern age of noise, distraction, and skepticism, we've lost the deep connection to our dreams. We dismiss them as bizarre flashes, psychological leftovers, or the result of a heavy dinner. And yet, every night, our soul takes a journey, a subtle departure from the body, and glimpses realms we cannot see in daylight. The Quran speaks of sleep as a minor death, and dreams as signs. Allah takes the souls at the time of their death and those that do not die during their sleep. Surah Az-Zumar, 39:42. So what happens when we begin to listen again? To understand Islamic dream interpretation is to enter a world of symbols, sincerity, and submission. There are general rules. Water often represents knowledge, snakes might mean enemies, and flying could signify spiritual elevation, but meaning is not static. It depends on the dreamer's state, the context, and their personal life. A lion in your dream may mean power if you are brave, or fear if you're running from one. Scholars like Ibn Sirin, the most renowned interpreter in Islamic history, emphasize the importance of piety, purity, and intention in the art of dream analysis. Specific types of dreams are recognized in Islam. True dreams, Ru'ya, come from Allah and often occur at dawn. False dreams come from shaitan and are often disturbing or chaotic. And then there are internal dreams, shaped by daily worries or desires. The key is discernment, and that's where knowledge, humility, and spiritual insight meet. So how do we reclaim this lost spiritual tool? Start with sincerity. Purify your heart before sleep. Make ablution. Recite Surah Al-Mulk, Ayat al-Kursi, and supplications recommended by the Prophet. Ask Allah to show you guidance in your dreams. Keep a journal by your bed and write them down before they fade. Over time, patterns emerge, meanings become clearer, and with Allah's permission, you may begin to recognize which dreams are divinely inspired. Because maybe, just maybe, the answer you've been seeking is already within you, waiting to be seen, in the quiet theater of your sleep. Have you ever had a dream that felt like it came from another world? What did it tell you?